Hi, it's Lisa Marion here with Daily Packs, answering your questions about finding peace in February. This question today comes from a friend of mine, Erin. I think she was joking when she asked the question, but I'm going to tackle it because I think it's worthy of talking about. She said, Lisa, the place that I find difficult to find peace is in everything, globally. I think I have experienced some of that myself. Now, the answer to finding peace on such a global level requires a global way of thinking. And that way of thinking is called holy indifference. Yeah, you can Google it. It's a real thing. It's this idea that internally we're at such rest with who we are and our world and our environment and our relationship with God that we can be completely detached from what's going on outside of us. Now, it doesn't mean turning off and tuning out and not being present. It doesn't mean that at all. It just means not allowing all of the chaos and things that are coming in at us to derail our inner peace. It's a monastic tradition. I believe that Saint Ignatius of Loyola wrote a lot about it. And I have an example. I have a spiritual director that I see, Father Francis, and he came to visit at my church one Sunday, and I introduced him to a guy that goes to my church. He's a little, he's on his own journey, whatever. So I introduced him to Father Francis, and he's like, oh, I've been to that abbey many times. I've never seen you. You must be new there. And he just went on about how much he knew about the abbey. Well, in truth, Father Francis had been the abbot for 16 years. And my friend obviously was talking in a way that he probably shouldn't have or didn't know what he was saying, because he was talking to a man who had been at that abbey since 1968. So obviously he had been around, whether or not my friend had seen him. But inside, it created such an... I was like, don't you know who you're talking to? This man was the abbot, and he is crucial to my own spiritual formation. And anyway, so my friend left, and Father Francis looked at me and he said, well, he's an interesting person. And it just struck me that here this guy's reaction caused so much internal stress to me about how he wasn't respecting Father Francis, that he was, speaking about something he had no idea what he was talking about, and the very person who he could have offended greatly was very indifferent to what was being said. So it's kind of a silly story, but it does make the point. Father Francis is at great internal peace. Now he has the luxury of being a monk and working on that on a regular basis, but I think it's something we can all strive for. Holy indifference. Check it out. And Erin, I hope you find some peace in all of the things that you struggle with. All right. I love you. Bye.